Hey Michael.
What's up?
Over the summer I read a book called Until Tuesday in which the main character is Carlos Montalvan. He was a soldier in the Iraqi war and was treated with PTSD due to the war. He went under a lot of stress and anxiety, but with the help of his dog Tuesday, he got through his problems. Have you ever faced a problem or challenge in your life?
Yeah. When I was around 7 years old, my father introduced me to the game of soccer. In the beginning, I thought soccer was pretty boring. All the kids in my school were playing baseball and basketball, so I joined those teams. After realizing that baseball and basketball were pretty boring, I turned back to soccer. After playing soccer with my dad for about 2 years, I joined the travel team Yoa. When my father was younger, he played with Yoa, so all the coaches knew him pretty well. During the season, I practiced about 3 times a week and had a game almost every Saturday. I was in the starting 11 as a left forward. One day, I was playing with Yoa, and my teammate gave me a through ball down the line. I was running full speed for the ball. I got chopped from behind by the defender and immediately felt excruciating pain in my knee. The defender had his foot high in the air, resulting in his studs hitting my knee. I was immediately subbed off the field. After the game, my mother drove me to the hospital. I needed to get an x-ray and found out that I had completely torn my ACL. I also had to get surgery.
So what exactly is an ACL and the surgery that goes along with it?
Well, ACL reconstruction is a surgery to reconstruct the ligament in the center of your knee. The anterior cruciate ligament keeps your shin bone in place. A tear of the ligament can cause your knee to give way during the physical activity. I walked into the surgery and I was immediately put under anesthetics. I was immediately knocked out. The tissue that is needed could either come from your own body or a donor. The tissue that is taken from your own body is called an autograft. If it is taken from the donor, it is called an allograft. First, the torn ligament is removed with various instruments. The tissue you remove becomes your new ACL. The surgeon then makes tunnels in your bone to bring the tissue through. Your surgeon will attach the new ligament to your bone with screws and covers the area with dressing.
What are the after effects of the surgery?
Well, first I had to wear a knee brace for about 4 weeks. Then I needed to use crutches for about 3 weeks. Then I went to physical therapy for about 6 months. After all of this, I was back to playing soccer and enjoying myself.
Was the operation and procedure hard to get through?
Yeah, it was pretty difficult. I was scared. I thought I would never be able to play soccer again. Fortunately, with the help and support of my family and friends, I got through the operation, and I'm back to playing soccer now.
This situation is similar to Montalvan because he was going through a lot of stress with his family issues, and especially with his post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. But with the help and support of his dog Tuesday, he got through his problems and got over his issues of post-traumatic stress disorder. This is similar to Mike because he needed the support of his family for him to feel comfortable and feel like himself and just feel confident in going through the surgery and believing that he can play soccer the same as he did in the past. It turned out that he could, and this gave him motivation to do even better and work harder as a soccer player. He also used this mentality with other things such as his job, school, and even his relationships. What are some outcomes that can occur during or after the ACL surgery?
Well, there are many risks that come with this surgery. Some of these risks are bleeding, infections, and blood clots. After the surgery, many people experience other risks, such as failure of the ligament to heal, failure of the surgery to relieve symptoms, injury to nearby blood vessels, pain in the knee, stiffness of the knee, lost range of motion, and weakness to the knee. Fortunately, I didn't experience any of these symptoms. The operation on my knee led to less pain and stiffness, fewer complications with the surgery, and faster recovery time. I even wore a knee brace to speed up the healing process.
How much pain did you have after the surgery?
Well, as I said before, I got better within about 9 months. and I had to use certain procedures. The pain for the first few days wasn't that bad, but after the anesthesia wore off totally and the painkillers were gone, I was in quite a bit of pain for a week or two. After that, the pain went away slowly but surely, and I was back to training with Yoa in no time.
Thank you for sticking and listening to my podcast, and I hope you enjoyed my friend Sal's ACL story.